This one book makes over $1 million a year. Let's take a look. So the reason we're looking at this book today is it's currently the best-selling colouring book across all of Amazon. It's made by Coco.io, who's a well-known colouring book creator. And I just want to caveat before we get going that this is the real pinnacle of self-publishing on Amazon KDP. It will take a lot of work and luck and persistence to get to this point. But if you do, this is what is possible on the platform. So as mentioned, this book makes roughly $1 million a year in royalties. And we're going to go into it now. So coming onto the book on Amazon, you can see it is a Coco.io branded book. And this is Cozy Friends Cute and Comfy Colouring Book. Looking at the cover, it's in the Coco.io style. They've got a very well-known, very distinct style of covers and interiors. Looking at the back page, you've got some examples, both coloured in and not coloured in. And then taking a look inside the book, you can see that they're just very clean, crisp, simple designs for people to colour in. So there's no shading here, it's just very simple, bold lines. And that's what Coco.io is well known for, just really clean, simple, beautiful designs. And so the person creating this is obviously a designer and illustrator. These won't be AI generated. And so if you have skills as an illustrator yourself, this type of thing is something you could aspire towards. Coming back to look at the book, you can see in terms of the title, it's relatively straightforward. The keywords that they've got in there are colouring book for adults and teens, probably super cute animal characters, and then also the easy and simple designs for relaxation. And then I'd imagine Coco.io probably has quite a lot of search volume for the Cozy Spaces colouring. Yeah, see, so if I look at Cozy Spaces colouring books, it pops up here, and it's all of the Coco.io books within that series. So this is part of a series. It's part of this Cozy Spaces colouring book. So there's 5 books at the moment. But it's always great to have a series because if someone buys one of your books, they might go on to buy the others. It has 40 hand-drawn pages, single-sided to prevent bleed through, and it's a square 8.5 by 8.5 inch book. Taking a quick look inside, you can see the cover is absolutely fantastic. They have a lovely introduction page. And then they've got a little bit of information about Coco.io and what they do. This type of thing on the interior pages just screams quality. It screams that they're taking their time. It's a high quality product. So if you can create something like this yourself, it will really help your book to create a good consumer experience. What Coco.io do as well is because they've got so many colouring pages, you can also download 50 free colouring pages. I'd imagine that's in return for your email address. So what Coco.io are doing is they're trying to gather a consumer base. So say if they sold 100,000 books, if 10,000 of those signed up to their newsletter, they can directly reach those 10,000 people. And then after these first few intro pages, we get onto this book belongs to section. After that, they would then be the 40 single-sided designs. So that makes it 88 pages in all, and it's listed for $7.99 in US dollars. And in the colouring book space, sort of $7.99 is around the average for a normal size book like this one. Scrolling down, you can see the A+ content. And straight away, it looks very high quality. They've got the Coco.io branding, and you can see many examples of colouring pages inside the book. And with these types of book, it's really important to show a lot of the interior pages. And that's because people get to sample it, get to see it before they buy it. Because when you click the read sample button, you only normally get maybe 3 or 4 pages. Whereas here, you can display as many of the interior pages as you want. So here, Coco.io are actually showing 13 of their interior pages out of 40. So that's a lot of pages that they're showing. And it probably makes you feel as a consumer that it's good quality and it's worth a purchase. They've also got this linked section at the bottom. And so if I like the look of this book, I could also add the other books to my cart as well. So yeah, overall, a fantastic book. And there's a reason why Coco.io does so well. I'm going to come on to that in more detail in a minute. But first, we're going to see how much this book is making. So scrolling down to the bestseller rank, this is currently number 39 in all books on Amazon.com. And if we come over to Bookbird, we can enter the bestseller number here, which is 39. And we can see that this book is getting an estimated 1,093 sales every single day, which is absolutely crazy. It's getting over 32,000 sales a month. And what we can also do here is click the Add Royalty Calculator. We can enter that it has 88 pages and it sells for $7.99. And we can see that this book is making almost $2,900 every day. And it's making over $86,000 a month. Now, if we get the calculator up and times the daily income by 365, you can see that this book is making an estimated $1,054,000 in royalties every year. That is absolutely mental. That's enough to retire on. That's enough to make a book and just not do anything for the rest of your life, basically. So this is absolutely incredible. Obviously, this doesn't take into account things like ad spend and expenses, but the income on this is astronomical. Now, you might be wondering, how does this one book do so well? And that's because CocoYO is a fantastic brand. They have pretty much built themselves as the #1 colouring book artist all across Amazon, if not Etsy and other places as well. So I'm just going to quickly show you their Instagram, their Facebook and their TikTok pages, and you can see how incredible their content is. So having a quick look on TikTok, you can see they have over 32,000 followers, and they basically post videos of colouring in these relaxing designs. As you can see here, some of the videos go viral, like this one's got almost 1 million views. But for something so visual like this, TikTok is a great space to create content to try and drive those organic views up a little bit. Coming on to Instagram, they've also got almost 400,000 followers on Instagram. And then they've also got a large following on Facebook as well, with over 16,000 members. One other place to mention is they've even got their own YouTube channel where they've got almost 300,000 subscribers, and that's just them posting videos of them colouring in, which is crazy. And it's because they've built themselves as such a beautiful, such an aspiring brand that people are following them, people are liking them, people are subscribing to their newsletter. And so whenever CocoYO releases a new book, they've got a huge consumer base to reach straight away without even having to use ads on Amazon. And so I would imagine if CocoYO released a book today, they could reach thousands of people who were going to buy their book straight away within those first few days. And then after that, they can post TikTok videos, Instagram videos to try and reach more people and gradually sell their book. Then you've got Amazon ads on top of that. And because of all those sales that are coming in, the Amazon algorithm will love the CocoYO books. They're going to be included in all those also bought sections. They're going to rank super well for keywords. And that is why CocoYO does so well. They sell a ton of books because they're an amazing brand and they have a lot of followers. So yeah, this is definitely the top of the mountain when it comes to colouring books on Amazon KDP. But there are things that you can take from this to build your sales as well. Number 1, make a brand. Number 2, try and capture information for yourself. So capturing email addresses or creating like a Facebook page, a TikTok page, anywhere that you can directly reach your consumers. And then number 3 is creating high quality products. You can see from the reviews on this book that they've got 85% of 5-star ratings. So whilst there is AI to utilize for colouring books, there's always imperfections. It's never as beautiful as hand-drawn illustrated content. And so if you can do hand-drawn illustrations or you use Fiverr or hire an illustrator, there's more chance of creating something beautiful, something that people are going to recommend to their friends. So if this wasn't a high quality book, for example, it would likely get a large number of sales to begin with, but then it would get some mixed reviews and then it wouldn't sell as well in the long term. So one of the most important things that you can learn from this book is to create a high quality book. What I also like about CocoYO is generally they create their own types of colouring book. They're not out there copying other people. They're creating these things like cozy spaces. They create lovely, interesting worlds. But if you're a relatively unknown publisher, you shouldn't be going out there creating these weird and wonderful books. And that's just because nobody will be searching for those types of books. You want to be creating colouring books for where there's a demand and where there's already search volume. But one thing you can learn from this is taking a little bit of a different steer on it, creating really high quality books, and then you've got every chance of succeeding and building your brand. So yeah, this is absolutely fantastic, hugely inspirational. Don't get suckered in and think that you're going to make $1 million a year from a colouring book. But if you take off, if you build a brand like KokoYO's, there's a chance you can get there. Okay, hope this video is useful. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Check out the links below in the description, and I'll see you in the next one.